Welcome, chill people of the internet. Today we continue Synergia, and this one is a visual novel about androids and stuff. And I really enjoyed it last time, so here we are, continuing it. I might also even adjust my filter to fit the game more. It would be really hard to explain the story. This girl is one of the main characters. She has a job to basically to check out if there is trouble with androids and neutralize them if needed. And she had an android at home, but that one broke basically, so she got a new one from a friend who doesn't really behave like an android and has way too much personality, and very interesting stuff, really. It would be really hard to summarize the first stream of this, so you can check it out if you're curious. Okay, here we are. I think we were at the end of an investigation last time, and it was like night time or something. So we were sleeping. Let's see how this goes. The smell, it's pouring outside. I'm completely drenched. Everything's dark and blurry, but I can still make out a few shapes. Oh, this is like a remembering part, like a flashback type of, I think. Yeah, this is why we stopped last time. My vision improves for a few seconds, and I manage to see a sequence of images. I'm running through a metal bridge, the rubber of my boots squeaking against the wet iron. I suddenly come to a halt. I can see something, someone. I hear a scream. It's my own voice. Don't do it! 3 quick gunshots, one after another. Bodies collapse on the floor, and I drop my gun. I can see a trail of blood in the water, but it's not coming from them, but me instead. My right hand is wounded, bleeding. Oh, that's in the intro too. I wake up sweating and coverless. It was just a nightmare. Thought so. It's something she remembers, isn't it? Mara's stolen the bed sheets. She's still asleep. So I get myself ready before waking her up. I take a shower and pour myself a bowl of cereal. I don't think I will bother her. She looks pretty cute when she's sleeping. Oh. Having now affection for the new android or something, maybe? I can barely recognize myself. I'm taking care of an android all over again. I'd better learn how she works. Part of me knows she's just an android, but another one is starting to forget it. And it pisses me off. I stare at her while I eat my cereal and turn on the TV. Once I'm done to see if she wakes up, it doesn't seem to work. I have an idea. I'll go out, pick up her key, and give it to her once she wakes up. That way she won't pester me about going out again. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, she actually is caring about this right now. Oh, that's so nice. I go down the elevator and walk to the closest tech support booth. It's terribly cold outside. Welcome to the Empire Automated Administration Services. Asylum. Please select an option. Generate new keycard copy. Next rent payment in 14 days. Contact landlord. Yeah, this. Keycard generated. You can now return your card. Well, put my card inside, and after less than a minute of waiting, the machine gives me a copy. I feel like such a lazy bones for not doing it before. It was so easy. The hard part was to get motivated. Yep, it's just starting that is hard sometimes. It seems like she still hasn't woken up. Pet her a few times, she gets up and rubs her face. She's still sleepy. Aww. I can't help but remember she's a machine whenever she acts in such a realistic way. But somehow she seems even more human than me. Every time I look at her, my curiosity about how they programmed her grows. Good morning. Good morning. Come on, go wash your face and come back here. Quick, quick. She's taking it very seriously. She runs to the restroom and comes back a few seconds later. What's up? Give her the key. Card, technically. There you go. I got it while you were sleeping. Finally, thank you. Tries to hug me, but stops herself before she can do it. She looks afraid. Huh? Then she actually hugs me, but moves away quickly. That smell, it's a mix of my own smell and a sweet fragrance. It's nice. Very different from the plastic smell Elaine had. Elaine was the android before her. Are you okay? Of course I am. Why do you ask? You were screaming in your sleep. I think you were having a nightmare. So you were awake. Maybe. Let me quickly. Good. Okie dokie. Should have done this sooner. Don't worry about it. Nightmares are a common thing with humans. We all get them every once in a while. I know, I get them too, but you were screaming. It's fine, stop thinking about it. Alright, so where are we going? It's starting to rain, so I don't know if we should go out. Will something happen if you get wet? Of course not, just take an umbrella and let's go outside. Although, I don't know this city. I know, but this rain, why don't you just go by yourself? You've already got your key. You're coming with me. Okay. Why am I following her order? She's my robot still. I find it more bothersome to argue with her instead of just going out for a walk. Well, because you really need connection to someone, that's why. Like the main character is so emo, it's... Let me get dressed. Mara gets ready, and we then leave my place. Yay! She's completely fascinated by all the storefronts we pass on our way. She seems to like this district. After walking for a few minutes, a commercial android approaches us. Oh, wow. What? Excuse me, miss, do you have a moment? I have noticed your arm is a Skyfield 001 model, and I would like to inform you that your favorite maker, Corpo Industries, has released 68 models with superior capabilities to yours. Holy shit. I will now explain these upgrades in detail. Do you agree with this? I don't agree, I'm in a hurry. Go away. Just had to bother me in exactly this moment. Mara is distracted, looking at displays while sheltering from the rain, bathing in the neon light from the shop's awnings. You may not know this, but since you are already the proud owner of a model older than the True Limb series, you will get 30% reduction on your next purchase at Corpo shops. This offer includes our newest memory chips. You just need to give us your old model. Sure, yeah. She doesn't have money, so probably not happening. Already told you I'm not interested. But our new models have the cleanest, most sensitive skin in the market. I am sure your partner will be absolutely delighted to stroke your new soft hands. Are you sure you are not interested? I walk off to ignore the android. Seems to finally understand. Starts to look for its next prey. Thank goodness. I walk up to Mara. Come on, Mara. We'll never get to the place I mentioned at this rate. You never mentioned any place. Look at those androids. Aren't they cute? I don't like them too much. Wouldn't you like to buy one? I already bought you. Not true. You were given, Mara. They are 3rd generation. They are very plain. I'm used to them. You can tell they are machines as soon as they open their mouths. Are they different from me? Yeah, a lot. Okay, so where are we going? A record shop? Records, do you mean music? I'm talking about DVDs. It's an old form of data storage. I have a small collection and I want to see if they have got something new. Let's go. Huh, she really didn't mention any of this. Store isn't too far away, so we reach it in just a few minutes. Synth pop. There aren't any customers like always, although the place looks as good as ever. As soon as we walk through the door, Mara runs to the shelves, getting lost in them. She's very curious. I guess I will greet old Harold. Oh hey Lily, is Harold here? Hey Sila, it's been a while. No, he went to get a new shipment. Okay. Is this one an android? Yes. Mara appears out of thin air and stands next to me. Is she with you? I'm Lily. Nice to meet you. She's with me. Her name's Mara. Are you a nurse android? I used to. Old Harold, Old Harold, the store's owner, bought her when the hospital was going to throw her away. She's a 1st generation android, ton of hardware upgrades and a few cosmetic ones. Huh. I like your clothes. Thank you. I like them too. Harold says they give the store a great mood. Okay. Mara grabs my arm and drags me over to one of the store areas. Synth pop? I already have everything here. Sila has good taste, huh? We never knew. We only knew that she's very emo. Okay. Where'd you keep them? I haven't seen them at home. In my closet? Do you like them? I do. I've never heard anything like it. Their aesthetic is incredible. Yeah, baby. It's really old music, older than the mechanical revolution, maybe even older than the first settlement. Fits you too. It's dark and a bit depressing, but passionate at the same time. Very funny. I think it is funny. Where do you play them? Have a DVD player at home, but this isn't their original format. We don't actually know what that was. All we know is they were re-recorded onto these discs. Unlike the originals, we managed to preserve them. Which one will you buy? I don't know. Gotta take a look first before I can say anything. She grabs one of the discs and puts it in the player on the shelf. Even if this was her first time, she learned to use it really quickly. These machines and their fast learning. What do you think about this? It's hard to listen to. Not everything here is good. Should get you something better. One day I will give you a tour of the shop. Most of the music needs you to try your best while listening to it. Try your best what? You really like music, don't you? Who doesn't? I know, but you're the first person I know who listens to plenty of genres and takes music in such a methodical way. It's more like basic human behavior. It makes boring moments a bit more tolerable. Didn't you listen to music at your old home? Oh, wait a minute. I'm yawning a lot. Wow. Sometimes it was always classical. They would play it in the hallways and I couldn't hear very well. I get it. That's kinda sad, even for an Android. You can use my DVD player whenever you want. Thank you. Now you have to learn how to listen. What do you mean? You can't just listen a few seconds from a song and move on to the next one. You have to be more patient. Why? If you really like a song, you can try to guess what the author was trying to convey in creating the piece. We'll never know because almost no information has been kept about many of these authors, so it's fun to do. Mara grabs another disc and listens without replying. Seems she doesn't care about my music. I should have guessed. Or maybe she's unable to reply once I get into deeper, more complicated topics. Did I just find her weak spot? No. I grab one of the discs I still don't have. Take it to the counter. I will listen to it at home. I'm taking this, Lily. Perfect. So how's business? Is everything okay? Our customers are really loyal. Even if they disappear for a while, they always end up coming back. There are not too many, but they help us keep this place afloat. So it seems we will be here for quite a long time. Glad to hear that. What about Harold's health? Last time I came here, he was kinda sick. He's better, but has not made full recovery. His body is very old after all. What will happen when he passes away? Because it's going to happen one day. He said he will leave the business to me. Wow. To the Android? Don't think that's legal. I don't think he cares. Well, thanks anyway, Lily. Take care and tell the old man I said hi. I will. Please come back again. Cool. I look for Mara. I have a hard time finding her, but I managed to do it. I have to drag her away from the store. She's completely smitten with this place. Probably tried over a dozen different albums while I was talking to Lily. Can we stay here just a little longer? You can listen to most of the music in our house. I'll let you use the player, but it's not the same. We can come back one day. And you can spend the entire day here if you want. Wow, Sunday mornings. Promise? Promise. Alright, where are we going? I wanted to take you somewhere, it's a surprise. Do you want to go? Oh, I like that. Of course I do. Come with me then. I wanted to take her to a mechanic in the industrial area. I don't feel I'm capable enough to open her up and check her manufacturer, but I'm sure they will know something about this new model. Will they? I was afraid she wouldn't come if I told her, so I decided to keep it a secret. Besides, if it's not exactly a tourist attraction, the area is still kinda nice. I'm sure she'll like it. It's far away, so we take a floating train there. Mara's still watching through the windows, completely spellbound. Doesn't mutter a single word for the entire trip. Man, I'm yawning so much like I slept actually pretty well. Huh. That's a place. It's here? There's nothing here, just those huge buildings. It's not a building, look closely. We have to jump down that opening. I'll go first, okay? Said I wanted to look at the city. Are you sure we came here for that? Trust me, just watch your step. Mara doesn't look so convinced, but I know she'll go anyway. I walk down first to make sure the stairs are safe. I wait for Mara, who shows up quickly, walking downstairs while covering her eyes. I hold her once she reaches me. I don't think you should take her to this place, honestly. Good. See? No big deal. You can open your eyes. It's beautiful. I know. So what is this place? Refineries, but if you want to be more specific, we're in the old residential area. It's pretty much abandoned, but they still have a few mechanics here willing to do unconventional works. What would they use it for? Oil refining. Oil. Man, words. Their workers used to live here, but they soon were replaced by androids, so this area is obsolete. The factories over there are Valtas. It's where they have their android assembly lines. It's not exactly the best area, but it's not bad either. It's one of the safest too. Machinery is loud. You'll get used to it. And they don't mind having illegal mechanics living here? Guess they came up with a deal or something. It's a good place. You didn't really talk to me about your job, you know? I work at the police station. It's nothing special. Maybe it's not special, but you work with androids. You probably don't see that too often. It's not exactly common, you're right. I was really into androids a while back, so I looked for a job where I could see a lot of them. That's a thing of the past. I lost interest over time. Yet you still bought me. No, she was actually... You were given to her. I'm just saying I don't find them as interesting as I did before. And I'm repeating myself, yet here you are with me. You're right, maybe I should return you. Oh. But I never met an android so like you. Still need to figure out how you work, and that's why we are here. What? What? She's gonna be shocked about this. Oh god, Mara. One of those mechanics will check you up. I want to take a look at what you have inside. I'm just waiting for them to open up. You can't live without knowing how I work, can you? Other androids might not seem interesting enough for you, but I am, even if you don't accept it. You're going way too far just to prove I don't have a real personality. I just want to know your manufacturer, don't go putting words in my mouth. I don't want you to open me up, especially without asking me first. I've got the last word here. You've been saying that ever since we met and I still don't know what you want to see. Just tell me. Mara, if you do have actual feelings, that means you also have a conscience. Therefore you possess singularity to some degree. Singularity is illegal. If I'm going to live with an illegal android, I should at least know about it, don't you think? You're willing to let a cheap mechanic open me up? There's good mechanics here, you'll be fine. Meh, alright. At least it means you'll stop asking. It won't take too long. I know it might seem dangerous, but it really isn't. I've been here before. Mechanics are calm, nice people, and they rarely get into trouble. Illegal androids, on the other hand, are actually dangerous. Do I look dangerous to you? I barely reach your shoulders. Well, you could be still stronger than anybody we know. You never know, I have seen smaller ones cause a lot of trouble. Androids without any kind of safety restrictions can be really unpredictable. So that's what you're afraid of, me doing something you wouldn't expect. I'm not afraid of you, don't be silly. Of course, so that's why you brought me here. I don't know. Your programming is weird. Take that as a compliment. What's repo deposit? It's written there. Repo? I don't know. The old owner of these refineries. Everything in this district owned by some big company. Even I work for one. Hopland Sack, a security firm. And now we'll learn who made me. Do you have a prime suspect? You're probably a corpo model. They make pretty much every android in this district. Plus they have the lead when it comes to new technologies. Everything will be fine as long as it's not Valta. They are never up to anything good. What do you mean? Are they dangerous? If they are, I really hope they didn't make me. They are, but only if you go against them. Actually, I heard they were up to something. We were gonna go to their headquarters in order to investigate something, but then the mission was cancelled in mere seconds. So they are more like a mafia. What? Kind of. What? Really? Still, it's not like I care about what they do. I'd rather not interfere. One of the garage doors opens. It's the one I was looking for. I make my way there with Mara following me. I hope they work well. Hello ladies, what can I do for you? I bought my android. She's a new model. Kind of weird one. I wanted to know if you could take a look at her. A new? Ah, 5th generation. I have this hunch. I've been having this suspicion. Scylla never knew. 5th generation androids were mentioned last time too. And Scylla didn't knew they exist. I have the suspicion that she might also be like a 5th generation or something. Corpo's almost done with them. She's not the first one I've seen. I have taken a look at a few test models. Mara glances at me and steps back. She seems scared. I put my hand on her back and push her toward the mechanic. Calm down, girl. It won't hurt. I need you to take off your clothes. Is it really necessary? These new androids have very delicate skin sheets. They aren't as easy to open up like old models. Relax, trust me. Really? Mara takes her clothes off very slowly and then sits on the metal examination table. Really? Holy shit. It's cold. Temperature sensors. She must be a 5th generation, no doubt. Mara gives me one last look before the mechanic connects to her and turns her off. At this point, I'm questioning if she's even an android. Her operative system doesn't have any kind of brand or trademark. How strange. Can you open her up? Of course, but we've got to let her open by herself or we risk damaging her skin seams. Oh, this mechanic is very careful. I could appreciate that. This isn't my first time doing it, don't worry. Mechanic carefully opens Mara's head. The pieces move away immediately. How interesting. What is it? When I take a look at Mara's head, I see the worst possible thing I could find. Very few people know that symbol. It's Valta Labs' unofficial seal. So what? They would never risk leaving their actual mark on something they want to keep a secret, so Mara's probably an illegal android. They wouldn't leave a mark, but they did. So doesn't that mean she might have been intended to be a legal android? I don't know that company, do you? No idea. You can stop now. I think it's enough for me. The mechanic ignores me, motions to remove one of Mara's skull pieces. I just want to take a look. Told you to stop. As soon as his hands get close, Mara turns on again. Previously lifeless pieces that covered her brain begin to beat. Dark red liquid starts flowing through the clear tubes connected to her brain. It's blood. What the hell? This thing's alive. It's not a damned android. Mara's brain suddenly closes. All the pieces automatically move back into place. The mechanic recklessly pulls on the cable connecting them, and Mara cries in pain. Blood flowing from her ear. I don't know how to react until I see him grabbing a wrench from the back. What? Help? He tries to hit Mara, but I manage to slap him by gripping his arm. The fuck do you think you're doing? She's a monster, we have to destroy her. What? Come on. What are you talking about? She's just a bioroid. So you knew it. Even if it's organic, that's still artificial brain. No. I've seen bioroids before. Not a single one would pump red blood or beat like an actual human. I can't be related to this thing in any way. He breaks my hold and once again gets ready to swing his wrench. I push Mara away with my right hand. Use the mechanic's strength against him, leaving him on the floor. This escalated quickly, holy shit. Are you really going to defend that thing? Put it above an actual human? Yes. Any day. Kick him in the face, making him writhe in pain. I press my knee against his back, punch his nape with my metal arm. Don't stop hitting him until I feel the floor tiles with my knuckle. When I look around, I see Mara sitting up with her hands over her head. Seeing her makes me come back to my senses. Did you kill the mechanic? Are you okay? She crawls away from me. I'm sorry, did he hurt you? I didn't want to. My ear hurts. Her hearing sensors seem to be completely destroyed. Fuck. Sila, your eyes. What? Feel a sudden throbbing pain in my head. Everything turns dark. Wake up slowly. I'm outside the garage. What garage? What happened? Mara's still sitting next to me. Her ear and hands are still covered in blood. The fuck? We don't have any imagery of this though. Sila, are you okay? You had a seizure. Not this shit again. I'm fine. My head just hurts a little bit. How are you? Still hurts. We have to get away from here. Feel the need to protect her. I mean, you really fucked up here. You shouldn't brought her here in the first place. You're really delicate. Let's get the fuck out of here. Reach out my hand. What's wrong, Mara? Come on, it's all over. You don't have to worry. Mara takes my hand and I help her get up. I look at her, looking for any other damages. Don't touch me, it hurts. I have to fix your ear. You can't leave that just hanging there. Now that I think about it, does it really hurt? Why would they make an android who can feel actual pain? What a stupid design. It's not stupid. Your brain knows when you have a damaged piece, just like any other android. Shut up! Can't you stop criticizing me for just a moment, even now? Come on. Let me cut that thing. What? Use my mechanical hand to hold the cable between my fingers. Stretch it until it breaks. It was easy. It seems the pain has gone away, but I still feel bad for her. Doesn't hurt anymore. Thank you. Can't hear anything with this ear. This is all your fault. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. I'll get it fixed, Oreo. Don't worry about it. You could simply trust me. No matter who my maker is, you killed that man. These mechanics always keep a memory backup in the database. He can get a new body. I had to destroy his head, or he'd have turned us in. So, am I illegal? Yes, very much so. Are you going to turn me into the police? I am the police. You don't have to worry about it. Let's go home. What the heck? Mara and I walk to an emergency exit tunnel followed by a set of stairs leading to the top. We take a floating train home. I suppose I should never go back to that place again. Holy fuck. Your eyes went white while you were fighting. And then you passed out. It's been a while since the last time that happened. It's some kind of trance. I don't remember when they started, but I thought they had gone away forever. Man, I do think you're still android, Sila. But you stopped him from killing me. Yeah, but still. I'm sorry for bringing you in the first place. I'll never make you go through something like that again, but I need to know if you have singularity. Why is that so important? Well, she obviously has. 4 years ago, Velta developed a new android generation, the 4th generation. They used the self-improvement technique and automatic learning, which supposedly made each and every one of them unique. But the same day they went on sale, those androids tried to take over an entire district. The police managed to keep them out of the network, turn them off, but a lot of people died in the process. Ever since then, any kind of development in the singularity area is illegal. And then you're here 4 years later with a Velta Lab symbol on your brain. And the personality is so human-like that it's impossible to tell you aren't actually one. I need to know what you really are. I think she's kind of a human. Probably, maybe. Made into an android or something. If I'm so important, why hasn't Velta tried to get me back? That's a good question. I'd like to know how Yoko got you in the first place. We are going to have a really long talk next time I see her. That should be right now. For fuck's sake. Still, I feel safe around you. It was actually a good day. I had a really good time before we got to that factory. And the day still isn't over. We can do something once we get home. Ah, no. You owe me. Why? I hurt my ear because of you. I mean, that's fair. What do you want to do? I'll think about it when we arrive home, so you know how to fight. She doesn't seem upset over what just happened. Holy shit. Of course I know, I'm a cop. Was it hard to learn? Kind of. It's hard to fight against metal rivals. I'm lucky to have my prosthetic arm. Yeah, the old design, huh? Everything happened so fast, it's amazing how you managed to react to everything. To be honest, I don't remember it too well. All I know that I wrecked his memory chip. I don't like fighting, but the way you did it almost looked like a dance. I need to use martial arts when I'm against someone physically stronger than me. But seeing how delicate you are, I think pacifism is probably the way to go for someone like you. Thinking about it, where can I find a new eardrum? I guess I will have to ask Yoko. Her internal design is way too strange to try to fix myself. I can't risk taking her to another mechanic. The sun begins to set, but I don't have to wake up early tomorrow, so I don't mind. Actually, I even feel like hanging out with Mara now that I feel calm again. It was months of just leaving my house to go to work and then coming back home just to repeat the cycle. I'm starting to give up on understanding her programming. It's completely new and absolutely nothing like what I have learned. I guess I'll have to coerce Yoko into telling me. Yeah, talking to Yoko would be the right decision to do as soon as possible, really. We're finally back home. I choose to sit down just by the window and watch the rain. Mara sits right next to me, of course. Aw, that's sweet. Aw. Do you wear black for any particular reason? All your clothes are black. Yeah, she emo. I just like black. Where did this come from? It's not just the black clothes. I wouldn't say you're completely gothic, but you're definitely kind gloomy. Yeah, she very emo. But you're a good person deep down, I think. I don't know what you're talking about. I just happen to like that coat a lot. An old friend gave it to me. Don't you like it? Not exactly, but it fits you. Actually, everything about you fits. You wear black, coats, police, seems kind of bleak. Listen to electronic music. You almost look like you came out of a novel. Out of a visual novel. Sutimu time! Hey Peter. How you doing? And I would like to know which novel you came from. The mechanic called me a monster. Do you think he was a believer? I don't know. We don't have many believers in this district, but you never know. You shouldn't think about it too much. Important thing is that we managed to leave the place safe and sound, kind of. What about you? Do you believe in God? How you doing, Peter? I never really thought about that, but I also thought you didn't really have to believe in a God to be a believer. Uh-huh. That's right. Although there is always a concept that takes its place, for example, the humanist god is the human body. Of course, that's in a very romanticized way. I don't think I could have humanism as my religion. You're kind of a walking anti-humanist symbol. She's not really an android, is she? There's something... She's way too much human, and we'll find out something weird about her. Probably. You've been surrounded by that for your entire life. I think I'm starting to understand why you're so interested in learning about me. Never really given that a thought, but maybe it is one of the reasons. Until now, every new android generation would just agree with humanists. Actually, androids are just a copy of a human, a mere expansion of the human race. If you learn something about me, I want you to tell me. Alright. So if you don't have any believers in this district, who's that mister with a cone over his head who had posters everywhere? Cone Mister is Prime Minister. Working under the Emperor. He's very close to the royal family. But deep down, he's yet another ultra-humanist politician. Thankfully, the previous government got everything done. Regarding android protection laws, you're safe, don't worry. Home alone? With the dog right now? Dog sad? Aww. Aww. But he's still sad, no eat. Oh man. But eat is good. So what are my rights? You don't have any. What the fuck? It's more like people have to respect my rights as your owner. Guess that will have to suffice for now. You have no other choice, sadly. My bed's still unmade, so I just flop onto it. Mara checks the fridge. I think she's going to cook something. I can hear noises outside and police sirens, so I look out the window to see what's going on. What happened? It's Velta Labs when it crashed. An accidentu! No, you rarely hear about accidents when it comes to Velta, but I don't really care about it, to be honest. There is barely anything in the fridge. I'm going to cook an egg. It's the only thing that hasn't expired in it yet. Do you want one? Sure. Is she holding a knife? No, I don't think so. Although, it's hard to tell from this angle. Yeah, no. We found out she's like an illegal super prototype android, something very half biological or something. I like visual novels, they have cool stories. I sit and look at her while she cooks. I would help her, but I think I would only get in her way. Yeah, I think I might stream every now and then a visual novel. Depending on how long they are. Some are too long for streaming because, well, I'm reading it aloud. And I think this way it takes much more time than it would for normal people to just read through the lines, you know? Because this game is supposed to be 3-4 hours long, and I think we already spent that much, and we are nowhere near the end. Oh yeah, I would want to. I would want people to collab with this. It's just not that easy to organize that kind of stuff, you know. But I totally would want that. It would be great to also have maybe Bean on or Sabi or whoever, you know, from the core community. I would want to have people voice characters. That would be fun. Oh. Yeah. Kind of weird. Mara reminds me more of a roommate instead of an android like Elaine was. Get goosebumps every time I remember that she's just a machine, and it bothers me because she's not just a machine. Clearly, she has consciousness. Having to deal with so many androids at work has affected me deeply, and now I find it hard to enjoy their company. I mean, like, you have time? It's also hard to determine what kind of, you know, voices we would need, because heck knows how many characters there are in something. So yeah, like now I'm voicing female characters all the time, it seems. I cannot really voice them, but whatever. Have to admit, whoever programmed Mara is genius. No matter the situation, she always reacts in a real way. Probably even too human for this district, in which everyone acts according to the set of rules and policies, myself included. She's done. Mara brings 2 boiled eggs sitting on a pair of spoons, careful as to not lose balance. Why did you bring them like that? They are going to fall. If I take them with my hand, I'm going to burn myself. That's why you have to dunk them in cold water before peeling them. Or you could have used a bowl. You only have 2 and they are dirty. Oh man. A cup? Dirty, all of them. Before she can give me my egg, she takes a bite out of it. What? It's not too hot. Hey, give me the other one then. That one's mine, but you can take a bite if you want. What? What is this gonna be? I don't know. I'm not against it or anything. She puts it in front of my face. Ooh. Take a bite. Scorches my mouth. It's burning. Yeah. That's why I bit yours. She blows on her egg until it gets cold. We finish our meal in complete silence. That's not a huge meal, honestly. Like 1 egg. So the main character, the Scylla, the girl with the black hair, used to have an android who was like more robotic and more following orders type and not thinking for themselves, like an old model. And then it kind of broke down. And a friend works in a shop, and they were like, you can have a new one. I'm not even charging for it, and it's this girl, and it's very confusing for her that like this android is very human. Actually, more human than a lot of people that we might have seen so far. So anyway, yeah, and she works with like dealing with faulty androids and shit, hacking into their brains and stuff. Yeah. So it's like a Ghost in the Shell type of situation-ish. blows her. Oh yeah, I already did that. We finish our meal. I feel uncomfortable. She stares at me the whole time. Was it good? I mean, it was just an egg. That's what I said. Again? It was delicious. Thank you. Again. Why don't you help me clean up the dishes? That way I won't struggle with the spoons. I nod. It only takes a few minutes when we do it together. My sink's very small, so I can't have too many dirty dishes even if I try. Same. I have a small kitchen. Oh, this is so cute. Sounds like it's some Hungarian word. Sounds like it's IKEA furniture. Igen. Nah, I think it's more like a parent looking out for their child or something type of situation. So the thing is that like the feeling that I got was like she was always like very emo and stuff, and now that she kind of has this feeling of responsibility for someone to take care of, you know, makes her character more, you know, more human, I guess, in a way. Like she's starting to be less emo all the time and more cheerful and whatnot, curious. After changing my clothes, I give Mara a brand new toothbrush. That makes me think. Mara, have you showered since you came here? Do you need to take baths too? Of course I do. What sponge did you use? Yours. She sneaks under my arm once I get closer. Do you really have to be there? Can't you wait? No. I think honestly, if I didn't know better, I would think her company set it up in a way that like her old Android becomes faulty, so she has to replace it, and like Mara is specifically designed to be like this kind of emotional. I don't know how to put it, but you know what I mean. Like it's mentally good for her to have someone to take care of. You know what I mean? Because it makes her less focused on the bad stuff and just always be emo. After that awkward moment, we head to the futon in silence. Oh, they still didn't buy another one. They sleep together again. Fucking hell. Okay. This is fine. I see nothing wrong here. I can sleep. Mara was completely out within 10 minutes. I quietly get up and walk over to my terminal. It seems that Yoko's online. I choose to enter with my avatar. I know she prefers this over text. Yeah, they are VR chatting again. Yeah, baby. Yoko! What's up, Sila? How's the android? That's exactly what I wanted to talk about. Why don't you tell me more about her manufacturing process? She acts too human-like. Now for the newest wonder of our emotional support series. Ah, that totally could be a thing. Like even like Cloudpunk, where like a human could marry an android, or even in Detroit Become Human. The androids were kind of replacing, here and there at least, the androids were kind of replacing the human company you don't have. You know what I mean? So that some people are not just totally alone and stuff. I think that's cool, actually. So, yeah. Don't you like it? I thought you were sick of robots being so cold and repetitive. Yeah, but still, I think it's weird. Why would anyone build an android without any real purpose? Of course she's got a purpose. She does what the fourth generation couldn't. Be human, you know? Well, fuck. So you knew it. Even so, she's still a bunch of code. Really well programmed one, but code nonetheless, right? Right? I don't think so. I think she's half human or something. I knew what? She's living with you, so you can't have a friend, nothing else. Don't you buy her for that reason? Didn't you buy her for that reason? Find it hard to be her friend. Every time I remember she acts that way only because she's following her rules. I don't know. I don't like it. I know it's all fake. No, you don't. What if I would never told you she's an android? I think there is more than enough important stuff you didn't tell me. Yeah, we would never have guessed she's an android. She's way too human. What's up with all these questions? Do you want to return her? How did you get Mara, Yoko? I told you, I can't say it. I don't think telling you will fix any of your problems anyway, alright? You're right, because you stole her from Valta Labs and there is no way I can fix something like that. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you sure you can't trust her just because she's an android? Don't you think there's another reason for that? What else could it be? You always had really fragile self-esteem, you know? Don't change the subject. Can't talk about it right now. Gotta go. Don't think you're getting all out of this. I'll see you very soon. Don't sweat it. Good night. She logged off from the VR chat. Okay. Well, fuck. I log off from HoloNet. Maybe Yoko's right. I'm just overthinking. They do, right? I didn't think it was gonna get down to this, but like from my perspective it did. But I didn't know that they would so much like they didn't mention this before. I've been paranoid for years, and it's only gotten worse ever since they demoted me. Oh yeah, she was like a special super cop thing, and she got demoted or something, or special war veteran something who could like was very good at disposing of faulty androids and stuff. But also she had a lot of, so from the backstory we heard that she had a lot of compassion, I think, even for the less human androids, and she's worried about that, I guess. I don't know. But I also have a suspicion that she might be an android at this point, so heck knows. This whole thing over who built Mara or why they did isn't a big deal, but I can't stop thinking about it. I mean, it could also be a setup. And at any point, even a fragile android, as long as it's programmed to do something, could be, you know, programmed to, at some point when you least expect it, self-destruct or some shit. So I don't know. I need to sleep. I will think about this tomorrow. It's too much for me. I haven't been involved in a situation like this in a really long time, and I don't really think I'm ready for it. What situation? Project Mara. 10 days before the Synergia incident. When the soul suffers too much, it develops a taste for misfortune. Oh shit. Albert Camus. Oh, Camus was the doggo in Cloudpong. Wow, okay. A lot of references in that game to like philosophical stuff. I can't sleep. It's barely been an hour since I went to lay down on my bed. Still worried. Wouldn't be thinking about any of this if I hadn't trusted Yoko in the first place. Mara's still asleep. I'll leave her alone. I decide to grab a snack and get myself dressed. At night? Seems that she's waking up. Hello. Oh, good morning. It's not morning. Is it morning? Something wrong? No, it's nothing. Do you want some breakfast? No, it's still dark. Why are you up at this hour? See, it's not morning. I can't keep this up. I need to know what's going on. Something came up at work. I'll come back soon. It's Sunday. Come back to bed. She's just too sweet. It's my job. Go back to sleep. Mara plops down on the futon again and closes her eyes. Perfect. I rummage through my desk until I find my old Valta pass. I hope it still works. She has a pass to Valta Labs? Okay. Oh yeah, because she used to work there or something, I guess. Oh, because they found like a symbol. So earlier she got demoted. Yeah, and like she's been working. She used to work for Valta Labs, I guess. I forgot about that. Which is a totally different company. So she was demoted and transferred to a security company, basically police force or something. While Valta Labs kind of, as far as I remember, has like mercenaries working for them or something, like, I don't know. Interesting. But I guess she still has a past there. Why would they let her still? I find it very weird, like there is something going on with her too, not just the little girl. I leave my house and take a train to the police station. Get in from the parking lot so nobody notices me. I like the backgrounds. This is why I play this game, the synthwave feels and everything. It's so good. I hope it still works. My ass, they would have revoked all rights and have her return the pass. Yes. Yeah. They immediately. Once they were like, no, you don't work here anymore, they would immediately be like, okay, this person has no access to anything ever. Why would they leave you with a pass that still works? Gives me makes me think that like they are planning the whole thing. They knew that she was gonna investigate the new android, so they made it so that she still has the pass card or whatever to get into the labs to find out about, you know what I mean? Like the whole thing is like, I don't know, might be a whole setup, I don't know. Get in from the parking lot so nobody On the other hand, she would suspect that, fuck knows. Sometimes she seems so oblivious to things, I don't know. Head to the armory, the guards are quite drowsy. They recognize me, but they don't bother to ask what I'm doing. What? I take one of the thermoptic camo outfits and head over to Valta's laboratories. Wait, where are we right now? How? Get past the guards even though they recognized her. What? It's raining. This outfit isn't as effective in rainfall. Need to get inside. Oh, this is very, very Ghost in the Shell. Man, they took a lot of inspiration, not just visually, but like in general, of how the world of Ghost in the Shell works, it seems. Okay, trucks seem to be constantly getting in and out, so I sneak in. Once they open the gates, 2 guards are going to pass by the metal detector. I need to wait until they do. They will be bankrupt and tossed away by any competition at best. Oh man, I wonder where this is going. Like, there is no way you can just, on a Sunday when you're not supposed to even work, how do you get a camouflaging suit thingy without the guards being suspicious of what you're doing? There's like so many questions. So, one of the armored trucks that left the lab was attacked by some sort of terrorist group. The thing is, the police went there. And get this, now there's rumors floating around that they were carrying child androids. Oh fuck. That's exactly Mara. Hey, are you trying to get us fired? It's a lot of shit, I don't believe it. But they don't ever allow us to see what's inside the trucks. Don't you think it's kind of fishy? No. I just know that Welta's into some really shady stuff. Then there's that other thing. What kind of terrorist group has enough power to actually attack a Valta armored truck? They usually have a bunch of escorts. If a manager hears you, move your ass. The patrol isn't over yet. Okay, if they ever attack this place instead of the truck, I hope we are not on the same shift. Once both guards get out of my way, I finally get a chance to sneak inside the plant. I know the facilities pretty well, so I know exactly where they would keep stuff they would rather have hidden. I make my way downstairs until I reach the bottom of the building. I find so much of this so weird, but if I keep talking about it, we are not gonna advance in the story, so let's go. An elevator's doors open, and a group of guards emerge. Security down here seems to be tighter. I have so many suspicions. Follow the guards until they reach a wall with a computer. So the child androids... If it's true what the guard said, I'm having so many thoughts. If it's true what the guard said, that technically no group is powerful enough to like attack an armored truck off Valta Labs. Then the truth might be that they planned to let out the child androids out into the world. just to see as a experiment or something. Follow the guards until they reach a wall with a computer. They turn around the corner, but I stay put. I make sure nobody's around and swipe my card. It works. Bullshit. Bullshit. It's pitch black, so I access the computer and turn on the lights. They have a lot of files here. Click. Hello? Seems to be some kind of incubation area. I suppose the new creations spend their last development stages here. There's nobody around, but it's likely that they've got security cameras. I need to hurry. If they have security cameras, why would you turn on the lights? I connect to one of the terminals. Take a look at the data. Every single subject has a serial number, name, and recipient address. There are different Velte facilities all over the Empire. I know some of them. They never stopped their research about self-development in androids. They just kept it a secret. Check every capsule. Each and every android is already in their adult stages. Did they find a way to stop the constant thirst for growth and knowledge they experience? If they did, it would probably be a mistake to destroy all the progress Velte made. After all, science does require testing. Bean! Gets past security guards who see and recognize her without any effort. I know they keep stuff they would rather have hidden. Yes, gets there. Shit, security is tighter here. I mean, the security cameras are probably infrared. At least, assume. I mean, fair. So lights on or off doesn't matter. That's fair. Although, judging from how tight security was so far, the cameras might be even shitty webcams at this point. So that even if they see something, they won't see it. You know? They will only see like pixelated stuff of people moving like this. Man. Weird how easy it was for her to get in here. I don't think that's normal. I think she was supposed to get in here, so maybe someone is helping her to be able to get this info, or it's a setup, the whole thing. I don't know. How you doing, Bean? Good to see you. I would love to have a team of us doing visual novels. Actually, that would be awesome. But it would be very hard to organize, I feel like. Make super complex androids with technology so advanced they partly grow in huge jars. Uses old webcams for security. However, I highly doubt they are doing this solely for the sake of scientific progress. They definitely have a hidden agenda. They won't turn them into blue-collar workers, I'm sure of that. Current androids are already perfect slaves. Yep. I walk over to another computer. At first glance, this one seems to be empty of any files. And that piques my curiosity. Is that how you write peaks? P-I-Q-U-E-S? I don't think that's how you write peaks, my curiosity, but maybe. Looks very French. Peaks my curiosity. So there's something different here. I thought that we will be able to... Oh, we can just... We just hacked in. Like, no freaking problem whatsoever. I think, like, username was username and password must have been password. But I don't know. Access granted. Incubators off. Oh, access denied, huh? Or admin/admin. Yeah, true. Mara project data, progress, phases, documentation, workers register, incidents. Camera 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. Okay, let's read. Not that like we haven't read all along. Today we carried out the last test using black seeds, which had 87% success rate. This person cannot type right, huh? 27% above the results required for the satisfactory completion of the project. Yeah, 87% is really high. A sample a sample and the required data will be sent to Velta's production lines for mass production. It is estimated that using this improved black seed model, the terraformation project will be completed within the next 20 years. Wow, hardcore. Terraformation, are we? Oh wow. The ability of prothopam to act as a selective partial agonist of serotonin receptors, and even as a complete antagonist if combined with other drugs such as alcohol, has been slightly increased. Its psychedelic effects have been minimized, and it is somewhat less stimulating and positive as long as it is taken in the right doses. At low doses, the stimulant and compliance effects predominate, and the psychedelic effects only increase at higher doses. The effect takes longer to appear than in previous versions. After intake, it may be 1 and 2.5 hours to take effect. After inhalation, which can be more painful than other substances, the effect takes 5-7 minutes to appear. So it is recommended that they are administered orally or sublingually. Huh. So they are drugging the androids or something? 2 of the 78 subjects taking part. Are they making humans into androids in a weird way? Subjects. 78 subjects taking part in the Talico project have been classified as successful. Also, they are being drugged to be more compliant or something. I don't know. I don't know how these fit together, but we'll eventually probably find out. I'm just guessing here a lot. There's a lot of guessing. I mean, I enjoy guessing stuff here, but you know. Although not all the subjects have died in the tests, these 2 are the only ones who have the full list of capabilities added after the modification of the genetic code and the injections of artificial nano-organizers, in addition to the new strain of protocells. The added capabilities are we need to open up the windows. Fair. We don't need to open up the windows. We just need to replace it with Linux. The added capabilities are regeneration at cellular level of tissue, organ structure, and even of the whole body. So basically they are making Wolverine. Huh. Structural and physiological shape changes. hormonal control and modification, voluntary activation of genes and modulation of DNA transcription, voluntary release of super fast acting testosterone, almost immediate transition between type 2B and type 2A, muscle fibers, accelerated learning in muscle tissue, improved coordination between fibers, immediate redistribution and transformation of proteins and fats, voluntary reinforcement of bone density and tissue structures, capacities already found in subjects of the Witch series. Since these subjects have achieved control of all these added capabilities but are not able to use them to their full potential, they will be classified as proto-telicos. Oh wait, there was more. Sorry, I didn't notice the bar before because it made sense, like it was the end of the sentence, so I didn't notice that there was more. Recommended to as an added effect at the request of Mr. XXXXX. That's a lot of porn. The drug now has an increased reduction in fatigue, so it may allow the user to go for a longer number of hours without sleep. Spending too many hours without rest could cause a sudden collapse, as the user will not notice any fatigue while taking the medication. Wait, this is maybe what happened to Sila. She's taking some medication. This may also cause insomnia problems for the user, even if they have not had them previously. That's what Sila has. This lines up very much with... Oh, fuck. So Sila might be a witch model. I'm just, you know, maybe she's just human. After the data and research from the Witch project were brought to light, all the stuff are being transferred to work on the project Teleco. Since Teleco seems to be more promising than Witch, the latter's research is being completely cancelled. Okay. They're making changes like that? What are the downsides? Preparations to begin the revival of Project Chrysalis have been completed, and staff will be transferred to the new facilities within 2 months, with the new semi-organic bodies resulting from the research in the Synergia project. It will be a matter of moving the information from a human brain rather than copying it, thus keeping the I said that before! Freaking hell! Keeping the consciousness intact. Man, if we had technology like this, I would volunteer, I think. Once the neurons have been transplanted, constant levels of cell regeneration must be maintained, and the new brain must be prevented from aging. Oh man, I would totally, probably, maybe volunteer if it were like safe to do. I don't know if we will ever have technology like this. Transferring consciousness and not just copying information, that's a very different thing, right? So Sila is taking medication. I still suspect Sila is a Witch series and Mara is a Teleco series or whatever. Phases documentation denied. Okay. Workers register denied. Incidents empty. I don't trust this. This has been deleted. Most likely. Are you sure you want to log out? I think we did everything. Yeah. Okay. Man, we have more info that suggests that I'm right than ever before. I might be totally wrong though. Let's log out. Mara, I have one of these androids living in my house. Just what did you get me into, Yoko? Other than that, I can only find some information about their hardware, and nothing that proves they are the same Mara I already know. I hear a noise behind me. So you're telling me the lights turned on by themselves? Yeah, clearly nobody knows of these suits that can make you invisible, camouflage suits, because yeah, sure they don't know. Automatically deleting any recorded incidents at 2 a.m. Probably. They might have like a thing for it, yeah. Yes, and you can check the security camera feed if you've got any doubts. I hope the androids didn't have anything to do with it. Whilst they leave the door open, I take the opportunities to sneak out of the room without anyone noticing. Take the same path I used before to exit the building. No. No chance you could have done this easy if they didn't want you to. She's not even suspicious, because she's a witch series. Which makes her technically not an android. Right? I think she also was transferred. Her consciousness was transferred from her brain or something. But maybe I'm wrong. Let's assume I'm wrong, and Mara is the only android. Laser sharks. Instead of going back home, I head to Yoko's shop, still wearing the camo outfit. Shop is closed, but the lights are on. I walk closer and slam on the shutter until Yoko rolls them up and lets me in. How does she let you in if she doesn't see you? Sila, what you doing here at these hours? What's with that getup, huh? 3 other figures are with her. One of them is wearing her gang's typical red clothes, probably her underling. I can't see the other 2. I try to look at their faces, but they stay in the dark. One of them whispers something to Yoko before leaving the store. How could you sell me a stolen Valta android? She's so pissed about this, but like, Yoko gave Mara to her for free. So that's technically not selling, that's like charity. Or, you know, a present. Did you know she has singularity? Do you even realize the kind of trouble I just got into? Thanks to you. Yoko's minion approached me, but she stops her. Chill, it's Sila. I told you about her before. Leave us alone. Yes, ma'am. Red. That's her name, Red? Charity of stolen goods. I have stolen something. Do you want it for free and get in trouble for it? Sure. What the fuck is Project Mara? How did you know? Well, I was sure you knew about it. What the hell is wrong with you? Why did you have an illegal android, and why did you sell her to me without saying anything? It's a long story. I know you'll understand if you hear me out. Go ahead then. Tell Mai why I shouldn't just arrest you right now. Tell Mai. There are some typos here and there. Or maybe that's the way they talk in the future. Tell my. Oh, did you come to arrest me? Of course not. Still, you need to explain yourself. It all happened around a week ago. Someone reached out to me, some kind of hacker from the Yellow Sea. There is a hacker following Silo around, might be the same. A hacker from the rebel army? I feel a lot safer now. They might even sentence us to death for working with the enemy. This is great. The thing is, he asked me for help attacking a Velta truck. At first I didn't accept his offer. He convinced me he'd divert the convoy from their route. Oh, so they did attack the truck. It was her! She and her biker gang, what the fuck? Okay. That's what happened, the attack went good, and we stole 4 androids. Right? I looked around the truck, and they were carrying pods with androids inside. I thought they would be fancy 5th generation ones. All I had to do was to forge a license, and then I could sell them on the black market. Why am I not surprised? I am. We took a capsule to my store. I opened it up to see how it looked. Then the hacker talked to me about Project Mara, some kind of controlled singularity, but I don't really know anything else. You sold her to me even though you knew she had singularity. No, she gave her to you. Not sold. I hate how she's like implying that she paid for anything. She didn't. But that ain't a bad thing, just listen to me. It seems Velta was still working on a singularity even after the 4th gen disaster, but with a different approach. They call it synthetic intelligence. Just think of it like a baby. They don't know anything, they act like other people because they mirror what they see. That's exactly what these machines are doing. Feels like a late story change. We'll see. I don't think we are that far ahead yet. We still have like 10 days until the Synergia incident, and the game's name is Synergia, so I assume we still have 10 days. Although we might jump time and not do every day. The problem is the baby eventually stops imitating and starts to develop their own ideas because their mind ain't limited to specific purpose, kind of. But if an android was able to create their own data, you give them the ability to learn, and that's it. You let them grow and learn just like any human. I know what singularity is. I just don't get how Velta managed to control it. Velta created a brain, an empty brain exactly like humans, with the same limits -1 learning speed. Oh, that's fucking huge though. Then they hired actors, simulated an entire environment, and let her grow. They shaped her personality just like a parent shaping their own kids, teaching her instead of adding the data themselves. While Mara learned what she needed, they gradually moved her from one body to another so they could emulate the growth process. They are just transferring consciousness here like it's nothing. Holy shit. That's amazing though. Machine learning, this is known as overfitting. Oh, having no limited learning speed? Yeah, man, that's dangerous like heck. If anything goes wrong, right? Although if everything goes right, it's a huge advantage. An AI like that could help humanity so much. Transfer from one body to another, huh? Developing a perfect human replica for years. If you learn too quickly, Each single event has a huge impact on you. Imagine learning to walk. Child needs many attempts to do that. Yeah. So Mara's memories weren't implanted in her brain but are actually hers. She had to learn everything she knows. Yep, they have a simulation room out of the city. All their androids go there to learn. Even if everything you just told me was true and Velta somehow managed to create androids with actual souls, what's the point? How does it benefit them? Don't know, but I know it's impossible to hack their bio brains. I'm sure that's why. Also think about it, if they can like transfer consciousness, they can transfer human consciousness into a bio android body. That's huge. I would totally be into that. Um but then you don't know how to walk. You know an exact super complex. Oh man. I think I know enough, so what am I supposed to do now with this android? Sila, Mur is just like a human. She thinks and feels just like one. Do exactly what you would with any other person. Mara has a license. I gave her one for my other from my other androids. She's completely legal, so they won't find out. So chill, yeah? Oh wow, Yoko good. Oh, I see what you mean, Peter. There is no room for like troubleshooting the thing itself, because if if AI learns an exact pattern and cannot deviate from it for the sake of adjusting, then that's bad. Yeah, I see what you mean. Well, that's probably not how they did that though. Hang on, I get you why you stole her, but why did you have to give her to me? All those Velta workers, I know you really well. You're hiding something. I couldn't sell an android like her, and I couldn't keep her in the storage room forever either. I ain't forcing you to believe me. You can do whatever you want. Whatever, you're a lost cause. I suddenly remember Mara's going to wake up completely alone. And if what Yoko told me is true, then I haven't been treating her too well. Still amazed though. It's incredible that they managed to keep working on the 4th gen. And even more, despite everything what happened, they were successful. So she's basically like a person. No, she's not like a person. She is a person. That's a huge fucking difference. And that's what Silo didn't want to accept from the start. Yep. Anyway, what are you gonna do? Do you mind if I stay in your place tonight? What about Mara? She can take care of herself. I just need some time to think about this. Don't think I can do it there. I'm sure she'll leave you alone if you ask her. Please, Yoko. Alright, let's go home then. It's about time to close. What about the red girl named Red? Learning is not just absorbing, it's sampling a shit ton of data, enough to generalize from it. It's very cool how self-driving cars learn, and how they learn from insanely much simulated data and stuff. And I have seen some cool videos about that. I wonder when it will actually become like a future that cars are self-driving. I also think that the most hazardous thing for a self-driving car is the other cars driven by people. So yeah. She can take care of herself. If I there was only eggs left in the fridge and you both ate too. Yeah, the thing is that like I remember the day when Mara arrived and Sila was like, "You didn't make food for me?" And she was like, uh, no. So you can't make food? And she was like, I could have, but you didn't ask me to. Which is a very cool response. So, and she also could go shopping and get groceries and whatever, probably, if she was asked to do so. Sila just got used to androids who do that without even being asked to, you know? Anyway, Yoko lives right above the shop. We just need to take some small stairs and walk to the building located on top of the store. We take an elevator. It's huge and definitely top of the line. This is so cool. It's like me if I lived close to where I'm streaming. Oh, that's actually true. That's actually a thing, huh? We arrive at her apartment. It's about the same size as mine, but definitely nicer. I won't wear pajamas. Yoko's are way too small to feel tight on me. Besides, it's been a while since I was able to sleep in. What? Hello? Are you gonna sleep like that? Don't really mind, do you? You know it's more comfortable to sleep like this with my prosthetic arm. I don't mind, I mean, I do, but not in a bad way. Oh. Mara sleeps with me at home, so it's embarrassing to not wear anything to bed. It's fine, wear whatever you want. Can I turn on the TV? That's why you came here to watch TV. I just need some background noise. Oh. Okay. Tell me, what are you gonna do with Mara? Nothing, I guess. I can't simply throw her away at this point. It's just, this whole thing is so weird. I mean, you don't have to pretend she's not a machine. She is one. Just accept that an android can be fully conscious, feel exactly like a human does, that's it. I noticed something about her. It's not like she acts like a human, she goes way beyond that. Well, Mara's probably the first android with actual feelings in human history. It's normal to find it weird. We don't know what's going on in her head. It's incredibile that Velta managed to run those experiments in secret for so long. I'm glad in a way. You and your twisted moral sense. You're not one to talk. I'll remind you that you aren't exactly a model citizen. What I mean is, if Mara is actually part of the latest generation of androids, pretty much human and with a controlled singularity, in the end, maybe all those experiments were really worth it. Yep, baby, that's the point. That's what I've been saying for years, you finally agree with me. But creating an android with a soul seemed impossible just a few years ago. Even now, I would find it hard to believe if it weren't for the fact I live with one. And she ain't gonna be the last one. You always talked about how everything would change in the future. Did you forget about it? Yes, but you know what happened after they prohibited any advances in singularity research. I thought we'd never see an android with actual feelings. I was wrong. Now that you finally accepted it, please take care of Mara. I gave her to you because I knew you would keep her safe. And it wouldn't surprise me if Velta was looking for her. It's fine if you take her outside. or even if they see her, but if something strange happens, or if they try to take her away, give me a call. Fine. You know, I miss sleeping here. It's been a while since the last time I came. We used to spend a lot of time together. Okay. We used to do so many things together back then. You haven't changed at all. So, who's the new victim of your urges? I dump Mars into it. Oh shit! Oh, hey, I thought I'm misunderstanding something here, but hey, clearly we are not. Okay. She's anatomically correct, in case you didn't know. Who knows, maybe she even has a crush on you. Come on, don't be stupid. Poor thing lived with the same fake family for whole life, you know. Oh, the scientists, I remember that. I wouldn't find it weird if she fell in love with her sweet caring mistress. Whatever, sex with androids is illegal anyway. Well, at this point, what does it actually matter? Come on. At this point, you are way past that, Sila. And this is when people want to return their products because they never bothered to learn to use it properly. Nothing's really illegal so long as nobody knows. What's legal or not is relative, who cares? If Mara's self-aware and you sold her and now I'm her owner, does it make us slavers? Maybe, okay. Sure. No way, but still. You should start treating her like a human instead of a machine. I'll try, but for now I'm going to sleep. I think you just can't accept that you like Mara. You've grown attached to her. That's dumb. No matter how human she acts, I can't fall in love. Yes, you can. You already... It's not like you get to choose something like that, you know? Let's just talk about something else. Whatever, you know, I'm right. By the way, Mara broke her hearing mechanism. No, you broke her hearing mechanism, for fuck's sake. Because you let that mechanic try to open up her brain. Don't ask how. I can simply take her to some mechanic, but I don't have the tools I need to fix her myself. I know one person who might have what you need, but you need to go to the slums around the docks, right by the sewers. Can you tell who it is? Because everyone there is either a mugger, a beggar, or part of a gang. Just be careful around him, and everything's gonna be fine. He's the only one who can sell you these super rare pieces, so you don't really have a choice. There's a catch though. You gotta bring Mara with you or he will straight up refuse to sell anything. And keep an eye on him. Fine. After talking about Yoko's latest shenanigans. 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 Anyway, with her gang, for a few minutes we lie down on her bed and drifted off to sleep soon after. Yay, sleep. Oh, I don't have time for the new, maybe 9 days before the Synergia incident. I probably don't have time for the full chapter. It It's dawn already. Okay, we can go as long. I think I have like 20 minutes. Maybe. Maybe less. I don't know. Maybe 5. Yoko invites me to stay for breakfast, but I decide to head home instead. I hope Mara's okay. I feel bad about leaving her alone, but I needed time to think over think things over before I could spend more time with her. If she actually feels something, then I don't want to treat her like a machine. You know, you also are not doing it. Like, she might have not noticed, but she's treating her like a person, so it's fine. It's already fine. She just didn't admit it to herself. I arrive at home at my house, but Mara's nowhere to be seen in the bedroom. I see some light coming from the bathroom, so I open the door and take a look inside. Mara's right there taking a bath, eyes closed. When she hears the door, she looks up to me and her face flashes bright red. I can't help but stare. How old is Mara? Or how old is her body? I don't know how this goes with androids, but like... Hello? She's way too young. She's a lolly. This is not... I know anime rules will tell you this is okay because she's not a lolly, she's an android. Or something. But what are you doing? Get out. I walk out of the bathroom and slam the door shut. Don't know what just happened to me. This isn't my first time seeing her naked. And I know she's just an android, but still. I open the door again. What? All in one. Oh shit. Mara's now out of the bathtub, wrapping a towel around her body. You're a pervert. What are you? What? Hello? I woke up to her almost as if something was pushing me. I can feel her heart hammering wildly. Where's the towel? They were talking about the towel. My arm reaches out to her and I rest my hand over her chest. Mara drops the towel as soon as she feels my what? Hello? She's warm and I can feel her heart beating. Copy. The fuck? Hello? Can we just skip this picture, please? Although I don't think this is considered nudity, you know? But everything about her seems just so real, so perfect. I'll look up right into her eyes. Sure you do. Look into her eyes. Of course you do. Everything in the world apart from us vanishes as I stare into them. I felt this before. No, I already learned my lesson. It won't happen again. I can't let this happen. I turn around and hastily walk out of the door. Looking down the entire time, I close the door and lean against it. Well, no, it's gonna be romantic. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. Just get dressed already. Mar comes out of the bathroom fully dressed, although her hair is still damp. What was that? I'm sorry. We both stay quiet for a few seconds. At least give her a hug. Or something. Come on. Like, where were you? At Yoko's, I wanted to talk to her. Don't dare to look into each other's eyes until a few seconds pass. Aww. Very romantic. I was worried. Sorry, hey, there's something I need to tell you. What is it? I like you. No? Still not? Okay. It's about your past. Boring. You're completely aware that you're an android. How did they explain it to you? Mara relaxes and lets out a sigh. She seems like she's almost disappointed. Dad told me. He gave me this long story about how I was different to humans. And they didn't say anything about you being a special kind of android? No, am I? Yes, you're special because I like you. Tell her already. Fucking hell. She slept next to her naked? What did you expect? Well, technically, they did sleep together, but they weren't naked. Because she was sleeping naked with another girl. Wow, things are complicated here, huh? I could say you're rare, and it wouldn't nearly be enough to describe you. You're unique. Aww. Thank you. Like you actually feel something when you look at me, don't you? Well, yes, what about you? You actually feel something when you look at me, right? Oh, she was sleeping with Yoko naked. With Mara, she didn't sleep naked yet. I think it's probably soon. Soon, trademark. Naked with Mara, soon. See, that's the problem. Problem? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean, Kobe. Yeah. It was the other girl at the store. I mean, it's not like an actual problem. What I'm trying to say is that other androids don't feel anything ever. Oh, you were talking about that. How do you know? I've talked to plenty of androids and to me, it seems like they could feel. A lot of them, actually. Yes! Freaking hell, yes. Tell her! Probably a lot of them do feel, and a lot of them are more self-conscious than humans want to believe. They just emulate it, they don't actually feel anything, but you actually do, I think. Does it really matter? Of course it does. It's what sets humans apart from mindless, soulless machines. Still, I don't think it really changes anything. It changes everything. If somebody forces you to make a choice, then it means you didn't really make it yourself, so it's basically a lie. Either way, I'm glad that you think I'm special. Oh, my stomach grumbles. I completely forgot how long I've gone without food. That reminds me, I forgot to take the camo outfit back. Oh, you could have sneaked onto her with invisible cloaking thingy on. I left it at Yoko's house. I doubt I will ever see it again. Yeah, they will use it. Okay. Mara's now staring at my bookshelf, looking for a specific book. What do you want? Do you have a cookbook? Mara grabs my hand and takes me to the kitchen. I open the drawer until the countertop, under the countertop, and take out a tiny book, completely covered in dust. If it's in a drawer, it doesn't get the dusty, does it? How long have you been living here, Sila? For 100 years? This was already here when I moved. Oh, they do explain it. When I moved in. Mara reads through the pages looking for a recipe we can make with the few ingredients I have in the house. Like eggs? Exactly. Spaghetti. Oh, without meat. You don't have any kind of meat. So plain spaghetti? Did we really need a cookbook for that? Do you know how to cook it? No, not really. Elaine always cooked for me. Yeah, what else did she do for you? We grab a cooking pot. The only one I have. Fill it with water, put it on the stove. After discussing for a bit about how high we should set the heat, we have to bring the water to a boil with the noodles already in. Is that how you're supposed to do it? Already with the noodles already in? That could be an expression. I could see that. How do you do it with the noodles already in? Now what? Do you know how long it takes? The recipe says we have to wait until the water boils. Wait, let me show you something. It should be ready once we come back. Alright, I'm gonna walk the dog. Fair. Mara heads to the bathroom and comes back with a small plant in a pot. Take care, Peter. Have a good one. Yeah, we're gonna end soon too. I gotta go soon. Don't have too much fun with the child droid though. I don't know if she counts at this point as an adult. Man, where did you find that? They taught me how to take care of plants back at the labs. Where did you get that pot? I stole it. Stole it? It was for a good cause. Okay. Why would they teach you gardening? I don't know. But they gave different lessons to each and every one of us. That's actually cool. Okay. How were the other androids? What do you mean? My siblings? Well, I didn't know them too well, but I know some of them just went out for walks and chats, while others learned to use weapons. And then there were the ones that left the facility every week, but they never told us why. Mara decides to check on the food. I can hear her yelling from the kitchen. It's burning! I quickly turn off the cooker, move the cooking pot away, try to take the noodles out of the pot with a spoon, but I fail miserably. They're stuck. Well, fuck. We could still try to eat the noodles on the top. We grab whatever we can salvage and dump it in the strainer. Mara serves 2 plates. Cleaning up the pot is going to be hell. Oh yeah, catastrophizing. Oh my god, cleaning up a pot is going... Come on. I'd better leave it soaking. I mean, that's true. That's it, completely plain. You don't have any cheese, nor tomato sauce, nor... Your kitchen makes me sad. We should have ordered pizza. Elaine always bought whatever ingredients she needed that day. So you're going back to work tomorrow. Are you going to be out all day? Yeah, but I won't stay there for a whole day. They only pay me for 4 hours a day. I work more because I don't have anything else to do. I'll come back as soon as my shift ends. Aren't you afraid of being fired? They haven't fired me yet, so I doubt they ever will. And if they want to, then so be it. When did you when did you turn so callous? Always have been. Alright. Alright. Oh hey, it's the girl and the guy from Valta Labs. Have you seen anything strange? No, the android's acting quite normal. It seems that she started to grow attached to Sila. Oh, they know? Ah, that's good news then. I wouldn't be so sure. She's not a companion android. Well, these models can be unpredictable. Still, if she's not following her programming, then it means the project was a failure? No, this was a success. Did you see the plant? What about that? There's something there. I know it's interesting. Maybe the android simply considers Sila her safest way to survive. I doubt it. If only we could access the other ones. The boss said we can't. We just need to keep watching for now. Understood. So they are monitoring the whole thing. Synergia incident log 046, 8 days before the Synergia incident. Silo woke up yelling once again. Can I get the microphone signal? I'm on it. Sila, did you have the same dream again? Are you okay? I'm fine, don't worry about me. Oh, they are totally spying on them. Oh man, we are fast forwarding. Wow, 6 days before the Synergia incident. Here. Sila cooked something for Mara. I guess Sila hasn't really changed. Do you think it might happen again? What happened over 10 years ago? It seems likely. What do you mean? Did you make it for me? Yeah, I thought it would be fine if I did something once in a while. Thank you. It's so yummy. Nom nom nom. Oh, now Sila is cooking for Mara? That's new. I'm glad you like it. Oh wow, 5 days before the incident. So this is basically the logs of them just doing surveillance on Sila and Mara. Interesting. Okay, I have time for this. I'm curious. I've been talking to Yoko. I think I'll be able to fix your broken ear soon. Are you sure? I don't want things to end up badly like the last time. Everything will be fine, I promise. 4 days before the incident. Nightmares again. Looks like she's waking up. Jesus, she's covered in sweat. Some nightmares. Mara is hugging her. They started when Mara arrived, but her medical records say she stopped having them years ago. How interesting. What is it? It's interesting how Mara triggered this kind of response from Sila. Oh, she's triggering her nightmares, huh? Whatever, we have to meet her in an hour. We need to get ready. Let me go by myself today. I want to see if she's more relaxed that way. Are you sure? Yeah, just make sure they let us patrol around. Get us something boring. Alright. Okay, we should save here. Perhaps one did not want to be loved so much as to be understood. Huh. Okay, think I'm gonna call it here. We made a lot of progress. We have 5 days until the Synergia incident, which we don't know what it is. But we've been counting the days backwards. So if I had to guess, we might finish this the next stream. I'm gonna make a save file here. Okay. So I think we'll get back to this maybe later today even. This is a very interesting story. I should sometimes every now and then like do a visual novel. Very cool. I hope some of you enjoy this as much as I do. I'll be around soon enough, but now I have to go. This was very fun though, and we got a lot of new info out of the whole thingy. So take care, all of you. Stay awesome. Bye bye.